Yes, 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 yes. I want to use this opportunity to welcome you to the Data Analysis Masterclass. I want to use this opportunity to welcome you to the Data Analysis Masterclass. And today, we are going to talk about what the future holds for data analysis. So what the future holds and every other thing, every other question that you can think of, we are going to attend to everything in this theory section. So embracing the data analysis as a career and what? As a career, sorry, and embracing the data analysis as your career choice. So a glimpse into the future of data analysis. So let's go. Let me start to introduce myself. Let me introduce myself very well. Who is this person? Who is this person? You are going to see my face now. Who is this person that is talking? Who is this guy? Who is this black guy? Who is this black guy? I believe you can see my face now. So my name is Sani Akim Abiodun. I'm a computer instructor and also a digital marketer. I'm not just a computer instructor. I do a whole lot of things, a whole lot. I'm a data analyst, data scientist, a cybersecurity expert, digital marketer. I build websites with CMS, that is content management system, right? I build websites also. So I'm a whole lot of things. So, and I work with Digital World Tech Academy, like you can see in my face cap. You can see my face cap, right? So I work with Digital World Tech Academy, and at Digital World Tech Academy, we've been able to train more than 5,000 students online, both online and offline rather. Right? We train people and organizations on Microsoft Office packages, on data analysis, data science, digital marketing, and every other aspect of tech. Whatever you want to learn in tech, whatever we want to learn in tech, we are here for you. So in 2023, we were able to train more than 3,000 students physically and more than 5,000 online with different organizations. So someone is writing on my screen. Let me quickly attend to the person that is writing on my screen so that we can continue. Now, that is that. I'm done. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. So now let's continue. About digital world, like you can see, I showed someone my screen yesterday, and the person is asking me, where am I in all these pictures? So I know you might be asking that question because I might look a little bit different, right? Stress has made me to dark, to be black. Like right now, this is me here with my teeth. With my teeth, they asked us to do cheese. So this is my teeth and me. If you cannot see me, just look at my teeth. So this is me here, and these are my team. Though we are much more than this now. There are some people that refuse to snap pictures, right? I don't know why people are scared of pictures. Whereby, and this is Misha, this is me and my team member, whereby other people were running for taking pictures. So about Digital World. So Digital World is an online learning platform, and also not only online, and also physical learning platform with the aim of making the tech skill very affordable and accessible for everyone in general. And our mission is to make computer education very accessible and affordable to Nigerian and Africa in general. In general. Nice one. So let's go into a glimpse into the future of a data analyst. Why is this thing running? You don't have to run. We are going to take everything one by one. So let me go back to my first slide. A glimpse into the future of data analysis. As we all know, let's be serious now. So one thing that I always tell people to do, is to get what? Bottle water ready, because number one, you are going to laugh, you are going to learn. So you get your bottle water ready. And also, if you don't have bottle water, just pour water anywhere. Just get water ready and a jotter. So you get a jotter and a pen. How many of us have a jotter? Yes, someone said they can't see my slide. Can you all see my slide? Can you all see my slide? If you can see my slide, let me know. Okay. Oh, I forgot to cheers. Cheers to you guys. You can get your own bottle water ready to. Cheers. Okay, let's move forward. I play a lot. I play a lot in my class. Okay. You have a jotter and pen. You can see my slide. Nice one. Nice one. So data is no longer just a byproduct of our digital life, as we all know. It is a fuel powering innovation, decision-making, and competitive advantage across various industries. Now, the future of data analysis promises to be a remarkable one, driven by emerging trends and technology that are redefining the way we interact with data, right? Now, we all know Right now, data is not just anything. It's not just something that we can just throw away like that. It's not something that you can put anywhere. You have to keep it secure, right? Before we even move forward, how many of us have been to social media platforms today? Probably Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Google. How many of us have been to any social media platform today? Don't lie, oh, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. So you tell me, how many of us, if you've been to social media today, let me know. I know almost everybody. You've been there, right? It's almost everybody. They might not want to talk. Don't mind them, right? Okay. Now, you go into that social media, you just uploaded another set of data today. Probably you go to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere. You have, okay, you've been to all social media today. Nice one. So by commenting, liking, or something, you are giving a Facebook a good knowledge, a good information about you, right? They know what you like. They know what you are interested in, right? They know everything that you might like. So that is why they are showing you the advert of something that is related to what you like. So probably you've clicked on something like anything like that is related to data analysis or Excel or Power BI. Okay, they will now know that yes, this person love data analysis. That's why they can show you my advert. They won't show you my advert if you love football, right? Because I don't run advert on football. Do you get? So that is because they have your data. Now, this data is what they use to track you, right? This is what they use to track you. This is what they use to get information. And like now, there are over 2 billion data that have been uploaded on the internet every single day. And mere looking at the data in its raw form doesn't make any sense at all. It does not make a single sense. So they need someone that can bring information out of those data, in which we are going to do today. I'm going to show you how you can bring information out of the data, and we are all going to do it together in the practical section. So let's move forward. So what is the transformative power of data analysis, right? What is it? How do we come? Before, we are always doing, what they ask us to do is basically data entry. If you see a whole lot of people, what they want to learn is only Excel. They just want to learn Excel and learn how to do basic data entry. That is what they call us before. But now we are no longer any other person, right? We are now, okay, Pauline, okay, nice one. So you are now a superhero that help organization to make decision. You are now a superhero that help organization to make decision. So how do we come from nowhere now becoming the top? Because if you search online, data analysis is one of the best skills that you can learn now, right? And this move forward to the next 10, 15, 20 years, right? It move forward to the future. This is not just what will go anywhere in the next 3 to 4 years. No, it has been there and it's always been there, right? So how do we come up with this? So what is data analysis evolution? How do we come up? So data analysis has come a very long way from traditional reporting, that is basic data entry. That is what we do before. Just enter data and you send it to anybody that needs it. That is all. They don't make any decision with it. They don't do much with it. So they don't really employ people with data analysis with just basic knowledge of Excel before, because it's something they can do themselves. But now, mere looking at the raw data, they can't get any information at all, not single information, mere by just looking at the data. So we are no longer using traditional reporting system again. We've now moved forward to advanced predictive and prescriptive analysis. Now, what do we mean by predictive and prescriptive? Now, there are 3 different basic type of data analysis. We have the basic data analysis. That is, we have the one that talks about the history, right? That we use past data to bring out information. We have another one that is predictive, right? We have predictive analysis. This predictive analysis is writing different algorithms, complex algorithm, to predict what can happen in the future. Now, how do we come up with that? You can write an algorithm that can predict what will happen in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years. I wrote an algorithm. I gave it from 1997 to from 1997 to 2010, and I use it to predict what can happen in the next by 2025. right? So we are no longer just doing traditional reporting. We are now doing predictive, right? And prescriptive. What do you mean by prescriptive? A prescriptive analysis is basically talking about, now you predict the future, right? How can, if you say something like prescription, what are the action steps that we can put in place that can help us to achieve this? So if I predict that, okay, by December, we are going to make so amount of sale, that doesn't mean we should just sit down and fold our hands. It doesn't mean that. So we have to put actionable steps that can help us to achieve that prediction, right? Then now it has become an integral part of modern decision making, because without any data analysis, without any data, no organization will be able to make any decision. Now, let's say your organization is producing anything. Let's just say they are producing a phone or a bottled water. They want to know the area where their product is performing very well, where their product is not performing very well. So if they want, in fact, if they want to run adverts, right, how will they be able to target a particular location, right? Which location is buying more of their product? So if they know the location that is buying more of their product, that is when they will now focus more on, right? They will focus more on that. So that is because data analysis has helped them to make a decision. They will know the product that are performing very well, the ones that they will just drop, that they don't want to waste money on, right? That is because a data analyst has helped them to bring information out of their raw data. So you see now that you're a superhero, right? So how does data explode? Are you still with me? How many of you are with me? How many of you are with me? How many of you are with me? If you are with me, let's know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. How many of us are with me here? If you are with me, okay, Mr. Matthew, following Snatcher, nice one. Okay, with me 100%, nice one. Emmanuel, we are with you. Nice one, nice one, nice one. How does data explode? You are part of the people that make data explode, right? You are part of the people that make data explode. Let me explain. Now, I snapped picture in 2016, right? And I still have that picture up to today, even though I don't know where the phone is again. The phone has spoiled, I've disposed it, I don't know where it is again, but I still have the picture. Now, how do you think I get the picture? The picture stored on my Google Drive. So that means Google has that picture. So by merely looking at that picture, they know that, okay, if they see 3, 4, 5 of my picture, they know that, okay, this person loves to wear this type of shirt. This person loves to wear this type of shoes, right? So if they are running advert, they know based on the picture they've seen, they know that, okay, if I run advert, if I show this shoe to this person, it's probably going to like it, right? So now data is growing, going to Facebook every day, going to Instagram every day. You are giving out data by just liking a post, commenting on a post, sharing a post. They already know. Because if you see a post, just like on Facebook now or YouTube, if you go to YouTube and you just like a particular video, Facebook or Instagram or YouTube will recommend another video that is similar to what you like. They'll keep on recommending. Before you know, you spend about 5 hours just on social media, because they will keep on recommending and recommending and recommending. They want to keep you there. So they are giving you all this information. So when they want to, now, how do you think all these people get their money? They get their money from adverts, right? So people that run adverts. So they will know that, okay, this person that is liking this thing, that's comment on this thing, that means the person is actually interested, right? So they can show it to you. Now, there are over, like I said earlier, there are over 2 billion data that are being uploaded on daily basis. And as we are talking to you, as I'm talking to you now, there are over 2 billion people active, that is active users on different social media platforms across all the globe, right? So this has made data to grow at an unprecedented rate. Now, a whole lot of people are uploading their data on the database every single time. They are uploading the data on the database. So this is part of people, these are part of people that are making the data to grow. Now, growing the data is not just a big problem. The big problem is, how can I bring information out of those data? Because without information, there is no way they can make any decision at all. There's no way they can make any decision. I don't care about the field you are. How do you think they will know that, okay, now they said cholera is in Lagos. How do you think they know? That's because they have data. They have the data, right? They say, okay, during that COVID-19, they will say 20,000 people died or 20,000 people do this. How do you think they know? That's because they have the data, right? That's because they have the data. It's not the work of the people that gather the data to bring out the information. It's the work of data analysts to bring out the information. Some company will say, okay, if you see finance report, they will tell you that, okay, this company is making profits, this one is making loss, these people lose some money. How do you think they get to know? It's because there is a data analyst that bring those information out. There is a data analyst that bring those information out of those data, just raw data. So you, by looking, I'll show you one raw data now very soon. By looking at the data in its raw form, it doesn't make any sense. Am I making sense here? Am I making sense? Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Okay. What are the evolving role of a data analyst? Unlocking the power of data is a complex task. It's not something that is easy. Let me show you one. Let me just show you one. Let me just open a data set for you. Let me just open this one. Let me see this one. Let me just open it. Now, just looking at the raw data like this, just looking at, this is a sales data, right? This is a sales data. Just looking at the raw data, if they ask you now, which country is the best-selling country, you won't be able to know. Which gender has the highest revenue? You won't be able to know by just looking at this data. Who is our best customer? You won't be able to know. Looking at just raw data, this is the raw data, right? This is the raw data. Which month is our best-selling month? You won't be able to know, right? All you just know is that, okay, we have a revenue, we have expenses, and there are some months that we make profit. So if they ask you now, which month, which city has the highest revenue, which gender, which person generates the highest revenue for us, you won't know. You see some organization, they are doing best customer of the year. How do you think they get to know all those information? Now, they have the data, but they need an analyst to bring out. So within 5 to 10 minutes now, I can get the best-selling customer just by looking at this, just by analyzing this data. It's not something that is really, really complex. But if you don't have any knowledge at all, it becomes complex. Now, organizations need people because data are growing very high. Imagine over 2 billion data. This is a real life statistics. I'm not just saying things from my head, right? It's a real life statistic. There are over 2 billion data that have been uploaded every single day. How do I get to know? Just mere looking at it. How many people do you think are on Facebook right now? How many people do you think are on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on TikTok? And we are here also. We are also giving Zoom data. Can you get that? We are also giving Zoom data. Because now, Zoom will say, okay, these people, they are using our platform, right? These people are using our platform. So, which means they can advertise anything that is related to Zoom to me because they know, okay, I'm using Zoom, right? They know I'm using Zoom. So basically, we are giving them the data. So in last month, MTN gave me a yellow card. Like they said, it's for their prestige customer. How did they get to know that I deserve the yellow card? That's because they have my data, right? They have my data. So I asked one of them, I asked one of their customer care service, and they said it's for their prestige customer. I don't know if there's anybody that is working with MTN here. Maybe it's their it's for their prestige customer, or they are just giving me a warning. You know, on the pitch, if they give you yellow card, it's a warning before they will give you red card. So I need to quickly sort myself out that, okay, this one that MTN is giving me yellow card. I hope they are not giving me a warning. You understand? Now, when I got to know, okay, it's for their prestige customer, how did they get to know? That's because they have my data. They know their amounts. They know the amount that I'm using, that I'm spending on data, amount I'm spending on phone call, right? They know. So that is why they say, okay, this person deserves a yellow card, right? It deserves a yellow card. That's because they have an analyst that has seen, okay, these are the type of people that we can give a yellow card because they've been able to analyze the data, right? They've been able to analyze the data. So let's continue now. Now, like I said, Okay, it's raining here. Sorry for that. Now, and I said right here, unlocking the power of a data is a complex task, and data analysts are the superheroes who make it happen. But with technology advancing, I'm coming, let's go back to that slide. With technology advancing faster than a speeding bullet, right, the role of data analyst is also evolving at a lightning speed, right? So now gone are those days of simply collecting and organizing data, right? We are, I said what we just do is collecting and organizing data, just do data entry. So today, data analysts are responsible for designing a complex algorithm and creating a captivating visual. Now, the data analyst future scope is bright and has thrilling opportunity for those who love technology. And right now, we know technology has taken over, right? An analyst. So data analysis is one of the fields that you can go into. So another question is, are data analysts in demand? That is another question. But I'm not going to answer this question with my slide. So let's go to our old friend. Who knows my old friend? My old friend is Mr. Google. This is my old friend. This is my old friend. So the question that I want to ask is, are data analysts in demand? They already have it here for me. So I just click on his search. Now you see, now data analysis role are in high demand across industry as companies increasingly rely on data-driven insights to guide their strategies. Now, they don't just depend on anything. They depend on data for them to make any decision. Now, as AI takes over routine tasks, it frees up analysts to focus on higher level strategic work like identifying trends and supporting decision making. So now let's go to my slide. Now, like I have here, I said data analysts are in high demand in today's job market. And this trend is expected to grow, right, to continue well into the future. According to United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, we call them BLS. I don't know if you've heard of them before, but we call them BLS. So employment of data analysts and other related occupations is projected to grow by 33% from 2020 to 2030. That is just within 10 years, which is much more faster than any other occupation. It's faster than any other occupation. Like we all know now, just look at it. From 2020 to 2024, that's just 4 years. Look at how people are moving in to data analysis field. Now, the demand for data analysts can be attributed to the increasing importance of data-driven decision-making in businesses and organizations of all sizes, because all organizations need an analyst. I don't care the field that you are. You need to have a knowledge of data analysis, right? As a result, data analysts are playing an essential role in shaping the strategic direction of businesses across various industries, from healthcare to finance to retail. Another report by IBM, if you know IBM, all these people are the people that come up with SPSS, those tools that we use for statistical analysis. So data analysis is estimated that by 2025, there will be over 2.7 million job postings. That is by 2025. And if you go on Google to just search, you see a whole lot of job postings just in Nigeria, If you now go to Africa, you see a whole lot. And here they said 2.7 million job postings for data analysts and data scientists in United States alone, in which I can testify because I have a student of mine, right? She's not in Nigeria. She got 2 jobs just by learning Excel and Power BI. She was able to get 2 different jobs. 2 different jobs. Those are just few people that I can mention. She even sent me money recently, right? She got 2 different jobs just by learning Excel and Power BI. For you to know that every organization needs an analyst. Okay, why is data analysis the future of everything? Now, let's continue with this. We don't want to waste too much of time on theory. We need to do practical, right? We want to see it in real life. We want to see practical in real life, and we are going to see it. So it's the process of analyzing data that has revolutionized many industries and will continue to do so in the future, because without data, many organizations will have perished, right? Because there's no way they can make decisions. Let's say you have an organization that are producing something, right? Okay, let's say they are producing drugs, like medication. Oh, I'd not say drugs. I don't know how to put it. You know, legal drugs. Before you go and think of another thing now. Don't think of another thing. No, I'm not talking about the drugs that we all know. Like, I don't know, you know the medication they give you in hospital. So that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I beg. So let's say we have an organization that is producing medicine, right? Let's say medicine. So they want to know, now that they said there is cholera in Lagos, right? They will know the drugs they produce, right? Because there's there's data, right? So if they say, okay, malaria is rampant this day, they want to produce more of malaria medicine, right? If they say, okay, a particular disease is rampant this time, they want to produce more of that medicine so that people can buy, right? So if there is no data, there is no way they will know that, okay, this is the disease that is in this is the disease, or this is anything that is rampant these days, right? So they will have perished. Nobody will know, right? They will have perished. They will not know the location. They will not know the type of thing to produce because there's no data that will help them, right? Now, the days of having to do all your analysis are over, by hand, rather, are over. They are powerful tools that make it easy and fast. You don't even need PhD in statistics anymore. Nobody asks you to go and study statistics. Someone asked me the last time, do I need to study statistics before I became an analyst? I did not study statistics, but I'm a data analyst and data scientist, and that is what I do on a daily basis, right? All you just have to do is simply enter some data, pick out what matters the most from the data, and you are done. Simple as that. You are done with excellent reports that will help different organizations to grow, right? Using or possessing this information give you power over all sectors, allowing for major changes across all societal areas, because we know that data is the lifeblood of any modern businesses, and it's in raw form. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. So let's continue now. Let's continue. So the future of data analysis, making the impossible possible. I don't know what I was thinking when I was doing this slide. Now, the future of data analysis is here and it's now. It's also looking bright. With the help of AI, which is artificial intelligence, machine learning, we do a whole lot of machine learning, and blockchain. They are all driving innovation and revolutionizing the field of data analysis. So with AI-powered data analytics, business can get real-time insight. Now, if you are using the latest Microsoft Excel, there is something called recommended pivots. So the moment I load my data, I'm going to show you that one today. The moment I load my data, recommended pivots, all I just have to do is click on it, and it's going to help me to do my analysis. Simple as that. People will think, okay, I've spent a whole lot of time, but within 5 minutes, I'm done. Excel will do that for me. While machine learning can help me to detect fraud, right, and any pattern that is impossible for human eyes to just detect. You can't just look at the data and detect error, right? And with the help of blockchain, data sharing can be secure, transparent, and tamper-proof. So blockchain is another thing entirely, but we are going to talk about this later. Okay, what are the career paths for an analyst? So it's very easy. You can easily change. You can change. So you can, someone said they can't see my slide. Wow, is that correct? Is that correct? Correct. Can you all see my slide? Yes, no, yes. Okay, they can see it. Okay, they said they can see it. They can see. Probably it's the person's network. So as a data analyst, it's very, very easy for you to become a data scientist. So if someone is even asking me that, I want to become a data scientist, what I always tell them is, you need to start from data analysis first, then you can now graduate into data scientist. So it makes it very, very easy. It's just an easy journey. From data analyst, you move straight to data scientist. Apart from data scientist, you can decide to only focus on financial analyst, just analyzing financial statements alone. Simple as that. I have someone that learned data analysis and she only focused on financial analysis. That is only what she focused on, right? You can become a data analyst consultant, right? You can focus only on marketing analysis, just analyzing marketing trend. Now, on Facebook, if I decide to run adverts, right, I want to know the location where my advert is performing very well. When I first started to run advert, I used to target the whole of Nigeria and the whole of Ghana. But now I have niched down, right? Because I know the location where my data is performing very well. Simple as that. I know the location, so I can just focus on that location because I have the data. Facebook shows me the data. I know the gender. I know the gender that are doing very well. I don't want to mention the gender right here. I don't want to mention the gender, but I know the gender, right? I know the gender. I know the location. I know the social media platform that my advert is converting very well. Sometimes we know too. How do you know? Now, are you the one that analyzes data for me, Miss Nasnasha? Is this Mr. or Mrs. or Miss? Okay, I know. You can decide to focus only on sales analysis. So you can become a sales analyst that will be analyzing sales data, right? So you're just analyzing sales data and all sorts, right? So you can niche down. There are a whole lot of field that you can niche down to. You can even just become a predictive analyst. All you are just doing is writing algorithm that are predicting, right? You can become a data engineering. Right? You can become a whole lot of stuff. You can focus only on one field. You can focus only. And with data analysts, what of the political side? Political analysts. I don't know. Analyzing. I don't know if there's anything like that. You're analyzing election results. I don't know. But that is that. Election results. Also, if there's no data analysis, there's no way they can know the winner. Because they'll have to gather all the data and analyze it. By just looking at the data, there's no way, right? Panel data. By just looking at the data, they don't know INEC job. By merely looking at the data, they don't know if they don't know the winner, right? They just have to analyze it and get the winner, right? Yes, you can focus on that. You can focus on different fields. You can use data analysis in any field. No matter the field you are, you can use data analysis. It's as easy as that. And you can form your name. You can form your name yourself. You can say, okay, this is what I want to focus on. So, thank you all. So, I'll answer all questions when we get to the question and answer section. Do we learn something in this theory section before we go into the practical section? Do we learn anything in this theory section? Do we learn anything in this theory section? Are we bored? Should I add music? Do you think we should add music? Okay, we should not add music. Okay. No problem. No problem. So now it's time for us to go. No need of music. You want to see me dancing. You want to see me dancing, right? Okay. Yes, it will benefit everybody. You are speeding with your present. Okay, let's shake our body, no problem. Are we ready for the practical aspect now? Are we ready? 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 Are we ready for the practical? Let's go for the practical. Let's go for the practical. So, we are going to start with the practical now. If you are ready, let me know. Based on historical data. Yes, we analyze based on historical data. I just forgot the name. Okay. That would be more fun. How do you know it's going to be more fun? We are going to analyze, but we are using Excel. We are using Excel for now. You can use Excel, you can use Power BI, you can use Python, you can use anything, but what we are using today is Excel. What we are using today is Excel. I should summarize the first part. No time. We don't have much time for that. But let's go straight into the practical aspect. What of SPSS software? SPSS is basically used for statistical analysis. But don't worry about that. We'll talk more when we get to the question and answer. Don't worry. I will drop this data after our class so that you also can practice. I'll drop the data after this class so you can also practice. All you just have to do now is just sit back, relax, and watch me do it, right? What I want to show you now is basically how a data analyst works. You see, my mouth is sweet and straightforward. We are not writing code. We are not writing code today. There's no code. It's only data science that we write code. In data analysis, basically all you just do is drag and drop. Someone said my mouth is sweet. How do you know? How do you know if my mouth is sweet or not? Okay, all we are just going to do, we are not writing code. we are just doing basic drag and drop. And you are going to see me. You are going to see it, right? You are going to see it. We are using Excel. All you just have to do is sit back and watch. Just watch me do what I want to do. And we are all going to do it together. We are all going to do it together. So basically, this is a data, right? This is a raw data that I've cleaned it already, but this is just a raw data. And this data is basically talking about crash. It's talking about crash. And now, if you hear dashboard, this is how a dashboard looks. If I go to Google now, and I search for data analyst dashboard. Let's search for that. Data analyst dashboard. Data analyst dashboard. Dashboard. So let's just see images. If I click on images, now you can see. Now you'll be scared that how did they get all these charts? Right? Don't worry. We are going to put the charts here today and now. We are going to do everything today and now. But all these dashboards, they created a template. So we are going to start with template first. So like right now, this is a data analyst templates, like a dashboard template that I created that I'm going to use for today. But how did I get to this point? How did I create this template? So let me show you. You can see this is an Excel spreadsheet, but you do not see the row and columns, right? For those of us that are new, I'm going to open a blank sheet. So this is a blank worksheet. So this is how Excel looks. This is columns. These are the columns, right? And we have our row and we have a cell. A cell is basic intersection between row and column. A cell is the intersection between row and column. Now, and we have the grid line. All this line that you are seeing now, they are called the grid line. So all we just have to do first thing, we just have to remove the grid line to have a clean environment. So I will click on, if you click on view, if you click on view, I want to turn off my grid line. So you see my grid line is off. So all I said is you click on view, you turn off your grid line, that is you uncheck grid line, and we don't need the headings. You can turn off the headings is gone. We can leave the formula bar, but if you don't want the formula bar, you can also turn it off. But for me, I might want to write any formula, so I need the formula bar to be on. So most of the time, we always leave the formula bar, but if you don't need it, it's also a quick tip. You can just decide to turn it off and you have a blank page, right? Okay. So let me quickly retake that. I said, if you're on Home tab, you move to View. So if you go to View, you turn off your grid line. I don't need the grid line. I will turn off my headings. I don't need the headings. So you see, I have a clean environment now where I can paste my my dashboard templates. So now I can try to turn off the formula bar because I don't need it, but you can leave it on. Simple as that. So let's see how did I come up with this templates. So the very first thing is I have a rectangle up here with rounded top corner. I used to call it rounded top rectangle. You can give it any name. You can give it any name. So all I just have to do is go to shape. Here we go again. Sorry. Let me just save this. And I need to close this. I need to close this and let me reopen it again. Let me reopen it again. So I just hope this will not give me an issue today. Okay. So I have cleaned this. So the next thing is to go to my shape. From my shape, I will pick a shape, a rounded top rectangle. Sorry. So I'll pick a rounded top rectangle. I'll just draw a rounded top rectangle. So I'm not going to make it big because I'm not using it. So, but you can put it as you like. So this rounded top rectangle, that is what I will draw here. You can decide to make it bigger. It depends on what you want to do. If you like, you can make it as big as possible. So you can change the color. We have the shape fill, which is talking about the color inside the shape. So I can decide to change it to another shade, another color entirely. So, but I'll just leave it in this color, right? My shape outline, I can decide to give it another color. It depends on what you like, but for now, I'll just leave it the way it is right now. I'll just leave it like this. So I've drawn my top, which is that. Then I have this other one, right? There's another big rectangle. So we are working on templates, how to create a template. We've not started analyzing it. I'll just show you how I was able to create this template. So I'll go back to my shape again, pick another big rectangle, just a normal rectangle. I'll just draw it. So I always fight with Excel on this one because the Excel know the hear what. Excel doesn't listen to me most of the time, so we always fight rearranging this thing. But it's not something that is really hard. You just have to rearrange it. Every other thing is basic rearrangement. So I'll just change the color to something light. I need something light. So right now you see I've been able to come up with that, right? Not so accurate with my color, right? Is from your own end. You need to, someone said they can't hear me. Here we are. Oh, we go again. Sorry. I don't know why this thing is just giving me issue. So I will have to reopen it again. Someone said they hear me. The network is affecting what I'm doing. So, okay, so let's just continue. Every other thing is just basic shapes. So I'll just come here, pick. God, why is this network giving me issue like this? Sorry. The network is good in Ghana. No problem. It's raining here. So it's raining here. So I think I just have to refresh and I think we should be good to go now. So here, we're waiting for it to come up. We're waiting for it to come up. Okay. Let me just delete this SS that I put here. Okay, now all I just have to do is pick my shapes. I'll just draw a rounded shape here. God, how is this like this now? So let me just refresh. Let me just refresh my screen. Is lagging. Okay. So we are still on that. Let me reopen it. Yes, here we are again. So let's just pick a shape. So I'll just pick a rounded rectangle here. Every other thing is just about shapes. Most of these things, they are shapes. So I'll just draw it. So I go to my shape fill. I can change it to white. You can put any color that you like. Okay, this is basically another color. So if you come here, we have our shape fill. You can just give it any color, right? All this one, they are just basic things. So I'll just rearrange. Every other thing is basic rearrangement. And I think the outline is white. So I'll just put it in white. And we have effects, shape effect. So we have different type of effect that we are going to talk about, but we can't finish everything today. So I'll just give it a small shadow. Then right now I can just duplicate this. I won't do everything, but I know you get the drill. So I'll just duplicate and Control D to duplicate. Then simple as that. You can do more complex thing with this. So let me pick another shape. I will just draw a bigger rectangle. So draw a bigger rectangle right here where I'm going to place my chart. So all these things will contain, what is it called? KPIs. We call it KPIs. What are the KPIs? KPI are what we call the key performance indicator. So they are what we call the key performance indicator. So all this one that we are doing, we've not started analyzing data. What we are just doing is basic. So it is white background and I have a shadow for it. So the outline is black. So let me put the outline to be black. Then I'll just give it a small shadow. And here we are. So you just duplicate and make sure that things are in order. You put it anywhere that you like, how you want the arrangement. So if you are just getting started, you might not be able to be as fast as this, but I'm trying to cover more time. So you just rearrange. Every other thing is, you can change the colors. You can decide to work with different type of templates, right? You can do a whole lot of things. So that was how I was able to come up with this. This is just like a normal template that I do on daily life. So these are just the basic things. So after designing your templates that you want to use, now let's go into analyzing our data. So for me, if I'm working, the very first thing that I do is to put my, how do you duplicate? I use Control D to duplicate. If you use Control D, you use it to duplicate. All you just have to do is to click on the shape you want to duplicate. Now, let's say I want to duplicate this one. I'll just press Control D. So if you press Control D, it's going to duplicate it for you. Then you move it to wherever you want to move it. Simple as that. So now that I have a template that I want to use, I just go straight to my data. Now, what I do is Control D, not Shift D. Control D, not Shift D. Control D, not Shift D. So, Control D, not Shift D. So, what I always do is to put my data in a table before analyzing it. So I'll just click on Insert, right? I'll click on Table. I'll click on Table. So I'll click on Table, right? If I click on Table, now I want to put my data in a table. Now, what does the table do? What do we use table for? We use table to create relationships. So as we are looking at this data, Excel does not know if they are related or they are not related. So we put this in a table to tell Excel that all our data are related, right? And there's something that is here that says headers. What do we mean by headers? Headers are the column identifiers. So they are what we use to identify each column. Like right now, we have the crash ID, we have the state where the crash occurred, the month, the year, the day of the week, the time of the day, the crash type. Does it include, is it only just one vehicle or is multiple vehicle? The bus, does BOV involve? Is it a rigid, heavy truck, articulated truck, the speed limit, the road user, right? We are going to get information now. So what I just do is, I'll put it in a pivot table, and I'll just click on, in a table rather. I'll just click on table. Now my data is in a table. Excel knows that, okay, all these data are related. All these data are related. Now here comes the question. So let's now analyze this together. Which day of the week do you think accidents occurs the most? Is it Sunday? Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? I'm asking you because we are doing this thing together. Are you still here with me? How many of you are still here with me? If you are here with me, let me know. Let me know. How many of us are here with me? If you are, okay, we are here. So let's answer the question. Which day of the week do you think accidents occurs the most? Which day of the week do you think, just jot down your question. Once we get to the question and answer section, I'm going to answer you. So someone said weekend, Saturday. No, not weekend. Choose one. Which one is weekend? Is it Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Which day of the week do you think accident? Okay, Saturday is March. Okay, Saturday. A whole lot of people are going for Saturday. Okay, Saturday. In fact, okay, we have Sunday. I think it's almost everybody that is going for Saturday. Don't worry. Maybe this data will disappoint you now. You better think of it very well. Okay, someone went for Monday. Okay, we have some other people are going for Tuesday. So is that your final answer? Is that your final answer? Okay, final answer, Saturday. Okay, we have Saturday, we have Monday, we have Tuesday, we have Friday. Right, Friday clubbing. Okay, nice one. Okay, now let's see the days of the week that accidents occur the most. So how do we do it? What we just do is we put our data in a pivot table. So pivot table is a powerful tool that we use to summarize and analyze data. So all I just have to do is click on summarize the pivots, and I need it on new worksheet. So I'll just click on okay. We are waiting for it. So now I have my field here. Right now, all I just have to do is basic drag and drop. You know, I told you. So I'll just drag my day week. I'll just day week here, put it in the row. So it's going to list out all the days for me: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those are the days that we have. So I'll drag the day week again and drop it in the values. Okay, it has counted everything for me. So, but this is not the right answer. We need to sort it from the highest to the lowest for us to know the day of the week the accidents occur. So I'll just click anywhere here, right click on it, and I'll say sort. I want to sort from the largest to smallest. Wow, who are the winners? Saturday has the highest. So Saturday is about 9,669. Who are the winner? Don't lie. Mr. Gideon, you chose Friday. So don't lie. Snapchat, no, it's a lie. You chose Wednesday. Is it Monday? You chose Monday. You did not choose Friday. It's a lie. It's a lie. Mr. Augustine is just writing Saturday now. Okay, now we have a winner. So Saturday has the highest rate of accidents, right? Saturday has the highest rate of accidents. So that means we shouldn't be going out on Saturday to avoid accidents. We shouldn't be going out on Saturday to avoid accidents, right? Okay. Don't worry, we are going to do a whole lot of this. We are going to do a whole lot of this. This is just the beginning. You are going to get. Okay, now all I just have to do is to put this in a chart. You see the recommended pivot that I mentioned earlier, right? This is an AI that can help me, to analyze the data. I don't need to do any other thing. But for now, we'll talk about it later. So all I just have to do is pivot chart, and Excel will just put it in a chart for me, right? Excel will just put it in a chart for me. All I just have to do is click on OK, and boom, I have my chart. I have my chart right here. So all I can just do is, I'm coming, please. Let me just hide this. All I can just do is go to my design. Then I can choose any design that I want for my chart. So you can see all this chart that you think is hard is not something that is really, really hard. So all I just have to do now, for me to put it in, though I can decide to change the names and do other things to it. But for now, because of our time, I'll just cut this out, Ctrl X to cut. So I'll just press Ctrl X to cut it, then go to my dashboard. We are not doing KPIs today because of time. I'll just paste it right here. And now I can just try to rearrange it. You can see how a dashboard is being done. So simple as this. And we have gotten a day. We have gotten the day that accident occurs the most. So if you want to inform the fire service and all these emergency people when they should be more ready, is on Saturday based on this data, because we have the highest rate of accidents, right? Based on this data, highest rate of accident occurs on Saturday. So basically, you just do a basic rearrangement. So do you see the reason why I said me and Excel usually fight? Because you not allow me to do my arrangement very well, right? Edits can be changed. It can be changed. It can be changed. You can change it. So let's go. Okay, which other information can we get? Let's see the gender. Back to gender now. Which gender do you think go have the highest accident? Which gender do you think gets involved in accident the most? Is it male or female? Let me know if I will change my gender now. Someone said female, male, female. Let me know if I will change my gender. Probably I'll become female, or I will stick to male. So we have male, agenda. Which is agenda? You are not serious. Okay, male. Wow, why is everybody saying male? Why? So why? Okay, oh, let's see. Maybe I'll decide to just change today to female. Okay, which one is female or male? Snatcher. Go for one. Sounds like because you are more aggressive. Snatcher, you are not going to win this game. If you are going for male or female, you are not going to win this game. You have to stick to one. Okay, the next thing is I'll put my data, I will summarize it with pivots. Because I already have one worksheet that I'm working on, so I'll say existing worksheet. Then I'll go to where I have my sheet. Then I'll say I just need to beside this one. So they're already giving me a name, right? Or what is Malefe or something? So now male travels a lot. Okay, let's see. So here I'll just look for gender. So I'll pick my gender, drag it in the row, right? I'll drag my gender again in the values. Wow. So all I just have to do is right click, sort from largest to the smallest. And as you can see, male is like ×2 of female. Male is like ×2 of female. So it's what is you said it, Mr. Snatcher? You said male or female. You said male or female. You did not say anything. So male is like ×2 of female. So now is the right time for me to change my gender, because I will now be called. Which name can you suggest for me? Which name can you suggest for me? Female name. So I don't want unspecified and I don't want blank. So suggest a name for me. Which one is Sunny? Sunny is a female name. Funka. At least one of them came here. Ogechi. Okay. Damilola. Thank you. Victoria. Yes, I love Victoria. I'll go for Victoria. I'll go for Victoria. Thank you. So henceforth, you can now be calling me Victoria. So my name is now Victoria. Simple as that. Right? You can now call me. I am not biased. It's the data. I am not biased. It's the data. Thank you. I'm now Victoria. So AI voice is not AI voice. It's my voice. My name is now Victoria. So all I just have to do is to put this data in a chart. So simple as this. I need a pie chart. So I want to put this in a pie chart. So I'll just go for a pie chart. You can go for any of these charts. So I think I'll go for this. So all I just have to do is click on OK. And here, I can decide to change my chart to another color. I'll just go to design and put it in black. Right? I'll just cut this out, then go to my dashboard and I'll just paste it somewhere here. Control V to paste. I'll just paste it right here. Then now I can just decide to resize this. I can just resize this so that it fits into where I want it to be. So I'll just resize this one. All you just have to do is basic rearrangement and you are done. You can see how we are bringing out information. Now we know the gender that has the highest rates of accident, which is male, which is not so good because male has ×2 of female, right? Female is about 15,000. Male is 30,000. Why? Why? Male, you guys need to be careful, right? You need to be more careful, right? Okay, nice one. So are we good? Are we enjoying this? Are we enjoying this? Is this making sense to us? Are we enjoying this? Are we enjoying this? Too much sauce. Nice one, nice one. Don't forget your water. You can drink water now. Yeah. Now, well done. Well done. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'll talk about it later. Okay. You are good. Okay, okay. You don't have water. I asked you to go and take water from the beginning now. Now you cannot go and take water again. Okay, should we continue with this? Should we continue with our analysis? You can see analysis is very, very sweet. Should we continue or we should stop here? Should we continue or we should stop here? We should continue. Okay, analysis is very, very sweet. It's very, very sweet. It's not something that is hard. You are not writing any line of code. Basic drag and drop and you are done. But people don't know. So you should say, okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more before we stop. Let's do one more before we go into question and answer, because I know a whole lot of people have a lot of questions in their mind. We are not yet tired yet before we answer some questions. So now the next one is, let's see road user. Which road user do you think gets into the accident the most? Let's do one more before we go into the question and answer. Which road user do you think gets involved in the accident the most? Is it, listen to the option now. Don't choose two. You have to choose one. Is it motorcycle, pedestrian, passenger, or driver? Is it motorcycle rider, pedestrian, passenger, or driver? Okay, so I say a lot of people are going for driver. Some people are going for motorcycle. Some people are going for passenger. So which one are you going for? Okay, Mr. Augustine, you went for motorcycle. Mr. Sunday, you are going for passenger. Think about it very well, though. You still have the opportunity to change now. You can change if you want to change. Now, vehicle, okay, no problem, no problem. That is the driver, right? The driver, Eugene, nice one, nice one, nice one. Mr. Isaac, I've called your name. Mr. Isaac, right? I've called your name now. Okay, how do I come out? Okay, passenger is always part of the vehicle. Which one? Who do you think? You know, passenger can be arguing about change or something inside vehicle. Okay. Okay, passenger. Okay, now let's get this information out now. This data will not lie. So what we just have to do is we click on summarize the pivots. Then we do existing worksheet. So all we just have to do is go to the sheet and I say I want it beside this one. I'll just choose here and I'll click on okay. Now let's see the sheet that we are dealing with road user column, right? So let's go back to our pivot. So right here, we just pick all our column will be listed out here. So we just pick the road user. So if I drag the road user into the rows, are you ready to see the winners now? Are you ready to see the winner? Are you ready to see the winner? Are you ready? Are you ready to see the winner? Okay, we'll drag the road user into the values. And oh, wow, here we are. Driver is the driver that caused the accident the most. After the driver, we have passenger, then we have pedestrian. For all of you that went for motorcycle, Motorcycle is number 4. Motorcycle is number 4. So the road user that gets into the accident the most are the driver. They are the driver. Snatcher, you said you want this one. I clap for you, I clap for you, I clap for you. You actually win this one, right? What about, is it only 2 people? Right? Is it only 2 people? Okay, it's okay. Okay, so the next thing, no P, you play second. Second position, nice one. Okay, Mr. Bakari, nice one. Now, I don't mind him, he actually wins today. This one, oh, I'm very sure. Yeah, I'm very sure because he mentioned driver and I picked that his name. Okay. Mr. Isaac, which one do you go for? Okay, what we have to do now is we'll go for pivot table. You never won. Wow. So let's say we want to put, we go for pivot charts. Let's say we want to go for bar chart rather. Let's just go for bar charts. Let's just go for bar chart and now we click on okay. So let's go with our design. If I come to design, I'll just go with black. And all I just have to do is cut this out and go to where I have my dashboard. I'll just paste it right down here. And all I just have to do is basic rearrangement. Let me just clear my screen a bit. It's basic rearrangement. I'll just clear my screen a bit. And right now, I just want to rearrange this and place it in a way that makes more sense. So everything that you have to do is just basic rearrangement. So as you can see, driver has the IS. So let me just drag it down to this place. Now we have the driver as the IS, followed by passenger, followed by pedestrian. Now you think that all these things is not something that is really, really hard, right? Does this make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? Yes, no. Have you been able to learn something today? Have you been able to learn something today? I know a lot of people are feeling like this man now. How many of us are feeling like this man that, wow, Akim has given me a lot. I need to get something. I need to dry my hair a little bit. All right, so many of us are feeling like this man now. Let's go into the question and answer section. Before we can still do small practical. Right, let's go into the question and answer section. Right. So I want to ask one question. How many of us would like to become a pro at this? So everything I just did today is not a one-day job. It's not something you can learn in one day. How many of us would like to become a pro at this? If you'd like to become a pro at this, let me know. Okay, just jot down your question. I will answer. You want to become a pro. Now, learning all these things is not something that we can do in a day. It's not something you can do in a day. So that is why we come up with our masterclass at Digital World Tech Academy that we call the Ultimate Data Analysis Masterclass. We call it the Ultimate Data Analysis Masterclass. What are you going to learn in this masterclass? You are going to learn everything that you need to know about Excel. From the basic, that is if you are totally new, from the basic to advanced Excel. From the basic, that is from the introduction to Excel to advanced Excel. You are going to learn over 50 Microsoft Excel formula. You are going to learn Microsoft Excel table and pivot table. There are still a whole lot of things that we need to learn about table and pivot table, which we've not even covered at all because of our time, right? You are going to learn more about charts, how you can use charts, the type of charts to use, right? You are going to learn how to manipulate data manipulation. You are going to learn that. You are going to learn data cleaning with Power Query. You are going to learn Power Query. You are going to learn how to write your M language with Power Query, that's invoking a function with Power Query. Data modeling with Power BI, you are going to learn that. You are going to learn DAX with Power BI. So data visualization, what we did now, you are going to learn how to do it in Excel and also how to do it in Power BI. You are going to learn database creation, that is with SQL. You are going to learn SQL. You are going to learn database query, how you can query using the SQL, right? You are going to learn Python Essential as a bonus, how to create a portfolio, and how to optimize your LinkedIn account. When is this class starting? So this class is starting this Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Nigerian, 8:30 to 10 p.m. Nigerian time, and 7 to 9 p.m. Ghanaian time. And if you want to do this from one-on-one alone, these are the words that I'm going to charge you. If you want me alone to take you only on Excel alone, right, just basic to advanced Excel, you should pay me 45,000, right, data cleaning, data modeling, but I'm not charging you all this one. But you are also going to get a detailed recorded video, all the recorded classes that I've done, every classes that we've done on data analysis, you are going to get access to it on our LMS, Digital World LMS. You are going to be in live for the next 3 months. That is 12 weeks, live class every Friday and Saturday, 8:30 to 10 p.m. We drop video on YouTube every single day, right? So you drop video on YouTube every single day. You get access to all Excel tips, Power BI tips, Python tips. You are going to get access to certification. You are going to get access to how to monetize your skill using LinkedIn, Fiverr, Upwork, or Facebook. You are going to learn all those ones. Now, how much am I charging you for this program? If you are going to register here for one-on-one, I charge 150,000. But tonight, if you are in Ghana, I charge about 1,500 Ghana cedis if you are in Ghana. But for Nigeria tonight, tonight alone, it's just 15,000 naira to join this masterclass. And if you are in Ghana, it's just 150 Ghana cedis to join this masterclass that is starting this Saturday. Now, this class is not for everybody. I always say, if you are lazy, don't bother to join. This is a live class and is basically practical. There's nothing theory. So you are going to get assignments, you are going to get projects that are going to work on. So if you are lazy, don't bother to join. It's just 15,000 naira to join if you are in Nigeria, and it's just 150 Ghana cedis. And for the very first 50 people that makes payment tonight, you are going to get bonus for the very first 50 people. You know, I mentioned Python Essential. All my recorded video on Python Essential, you are going to get access to it. If you are part of the very first 50 people, you are going to get access to monetization of skill, how you can monetize your skill. So it's not about learning the skills. You also need to know how to monetize your skill. You are going to get access to that. How you can create CV with Microsoft Word, create a whole lot of things with Microsoft Word. You are going to get full Microsoft Word course, full PowerPoint course also, if you are the part of the very first 50 people that makes payment tonight. So it's just 15,000 naira for Nigerian and 150 Ghana cedis for Ghanaians. So you are going to pay into this money point account, Digital World Tech Academy, 5223850690. And if you are in Ghana, you are going to pay into this Momo account. You are going to pay this Momo account 0533676054. Abraham, that's the account that you are going to pay. So must we pay tonight? If you want to be part of the very first 50 people that will get access to the bonus, you can pay tonight. Is there a certificate for today's class? No, today we did not actually do anything in class now. We did not do anything in class, right? Today is just basic introduction. For you to know everything you need to know about data analysis, you need to have knowledge. So we've not learned anything tonight. Before you can be qualified for certificate, you need to do it on your own, right? You need to do practical, you need to do a whole lot of other stuff, right? You need to do projects also. So it's just 15,000 naira if you're in Nigeria, and if you're in Ghana, it's just 150 Ghana cedis. Now, I'm even going to do a bonus for the very first 20 people, just 20 people. If you don't have all the full payment tonight, you can deposit 50%. You can deposit 50% tonight, then you balance up by next month, right? The class is starting this Friday. How many days a week do we meet? Every Friday and Saturday, 8:30 to 10 p.m. Nigerian time, 7:30 to 9 p.m. Ghanaian time. You can raise your hand now so that we can talk. You like to speak with me now, so let's talk. Raise your hand. Or if you want to talk, just let me know here in the chat if you don't know how to raise your hand. If you don't know how to raise your hand, Is 15K for all the costs? Yes, it's for everything. 15,000. If you have, how many months? I said 12 weeks. It's 12 weeks. Money sent, no problem. You drop your payment proof in the group. You drop your payment proof in the group. Our admin will send you a registration form, right? Our admin will send you a registration form and add you to the paid group. You can raise your hand. Let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. You can raise your hand now so that we can speak. You can raise your hand now so that we can speak. Raise your hand now so that we can speak. Okay, we have Jennifer, which is the very first person to speak with me. Jennifer.
Okay, good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the lectures. I guess
Ghana.
I enjoyed it.
Are you from Ghana?
Then, no, sir, a Nigerian.
You are speaking like a Ghanaian.
People only say that. Well, I would love to have a physical class, so I don't know how it's going to be.
What is your location? Where are you?
I'm currently in Nigeria, like Anambra State.
Anambra State is quite far. We are in Lagos and Ogun State. We are in Lagos and Ogun State.
Lagos is not far from Anambra State.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Okay, no problem. We are coming to Anambra State very soon. But you can join us online, and if you have any other question, if you have any question, if you have any issue, I'm enjoying her voice, of course. I'm enjoying her voice. So, okay, if you're having any issue, you can always call me and message me. You mute, Jennifer. Now that I'm enjoying your voice, you mute. No problem. I'll come and meet you at Anambra. I'm coming to Anambra first thing tomorrow morning. Send me your address. You are going to see me at your doorstep. Okay, location Ibeju, Lekki, Lagos State. No. Oh, okay. Okay. For now, what are the ethical considerations one should consider should be aware of when working with data? When working with data, you should be aware of the type of data set you are working with, right? The very first thing is the data type. You should know that, okay, the data type is correct. Before you even start analyzing, you should make sure that the data type is always correct. Okay, no problem, no problem. You can send me a DM. You just send the money, drop your payment proof in the group, drop your payment proof in the group. Our admin will attend to you and send you the registration form for you to fill. The admin will attend to you and send you the registration form for you to fill. So you prepare a physical class. You are in Lagos. Our office is in Ikorodu, Lagos State, and we have one at Shagamu, Ogun State. So if you are around that area, please send me a DM or give me a call. Let's talk, and I will direct you on how to get our office. Our office is not far, it's not at Agric. So, Mr. Dominic, please unmute. Please unmute. Mr. Dominic, please unmute.
Good evening, sir. Please, I'm from Ghana.
Okay.
Please, I would like to join, but currently I'm writing exams. I don't know whether there will be discounts for those who will be joining later due to the circumstance that we find ourselves in.
Oh, if you're writing exam, there will be a recorded version for each class, right? There will be a recorded version for each class. So you can join now, then you'll go through the replay after the class. So if you are unable to join the class, you can also go through the replay after the class. And if you have any issue, you can always message me or message any of the instructor for you to ask questions. I hope you get that. I hope you get that. Okay. As I said, this man is from Northern Part. Mr. Snatcher, I'm going to, where is Agric, please? That is in Ikorodu, Lagos State. Mr. Promise. Promise, do you have office in Abuja? For now, we are coming to Abuja very soon, but for now, we are not in Abuja. You can raise your hand. You can raise your hand. Can we do this without laptop? You can join without laptop, but you actually need a laptop to practice. So if you have access to laptop, maybe your company's laptop, or you have someone that have a laptop, you can join the class so that you can practice, because this is more of practical, it's not theory. Do you get it? It's more of practical, it's not theory. So you need to practice it. So Promise, you can unmute now. How much is the physical class? Can you come around to our physical location? Good evening, sir.
Please, I want to ask a question. You said, let's assume I want to take the class virtually.
Yes.
And then, can I pay 50 cedis because of the way scam and then other stuffs are more in the system now.
Of course.
Can I
You
pay
can deposit
50 cedis?
50%. You can deposit 50%. Then you join the class on Friday. Then you balance up. It's a live class.
Is it only from Friday that I need
Friday
to balance
and
the rest?
Saturday. No. You can balance up next month.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. How much is the physical class? It depends on your location, sir. iPhone, is it possible for you to unmute so that we can talk? I have Unwa Kes or something. You can go to school without pen, but you need a pen to write exam. Why not getting the pen? Snatcher. Unwo. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sir. Please unmute. Please unmute. Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, good morning, good evening.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Anything that I said is fine.
Okay, thank you. I think I enjoyed the lesson or the lecture. However, I'm in Sulere. Do you have any branch in Sulere? And why is that of all places you don't have in Lagos and you go to Ikorodu Bush to go and open a branch?
Ikorodu is part of Lagos now. Ikorodu is part of Lagos.
Please,
we've
do you have anyone in Sulere
before, but for now, we don't have any branch in Surulere. We don't have any branch in Surulere, but we are coming there very soon. But I used to visit Surulere like every single time. Because I have a lot of our online students there also. But we are coming there very soon. Do you get that?
Okay, so secondly, just for clarification purposes.
Yes, please.
So the 15,000 covers all the courses, right?
Yes. From the basic to the advanced. From the basic to advanced, it covers it, including your certification. I hope you get that now. Yes.
No problem. I've been waiting to see. So that I only have paid my payment.
No problem, sir. Just drop your payment proof. Just drop your payment proof in the group. Then maybe whenever I visit Surulere, I can come and visit you. I always visit Surulere every single time. Like Monday and Friday. I'm always at Yaba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Wisdom, Mr. Wisdom, please unmute. They said we open branch in the beach. Ikorodu is not beach. Okay, you two, you visit Ikorodu one day and you
All right, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you,
good evening,
sir.
sir. Please, the issue is the cell you are using is quite different from my own. So I want to know if because you are using that one from the Google Play Store direct.
I'm using the latest Excel, Office 365, the latest Excel. So if you are not using the latest
how can
Excel, yeah, well, you have to pay for it. But there's a way we can also help you with it. So if you want the installation, which Excel do you have on your system? So for you to check the version of your Excel, all you just have to do is go to File. From File, you go to Account. Then if you click on Account, you see the version that you are using. My own is Office 365. Do you get? So
your own is
Office 365, latest Excel, Office 365. That's the one that I'm using.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. Now that which area in Agric? Once you get to Agric bus stop, okay, Mr. Ewa, I heard you, no problem. If you are coming, Mr. Sheun Shitu, if you want to come to our office is at 27 Owutri Shawu Road, Agric. So you can call me. Whenever you want to come, just call me. I'll give you a description. Once you just get to Agric bus stop. So is that new road they are fixing? So you can just call me. I can send someone to come and pick you. I will come and pick you myself. I don't get work. I can come and pick you. Okay, Mr. AY, no problem. You can drop your payment proof in the group. Mr. Dunya. Thank you very much, Mr. Ransford. Dunya, please unmute. Okay, if you are not ready, I'll come back to you. Let me take Wilfred. Mr. Wilfred, please unmute.
Yeah, My question is, now that we are coming to have this special class,
Yes, please.
are we going to continue the free class?
No. You are starting a practical class. You are starting from the total basics. You understand?
Yeah.
So your class
you
will
see,
be every Friday and Saturday now.
yeah, I'm talking about the one we had today.
No.
You see, for this one, we didn't pay anything. So I'm asking whether we are going to have the same class next week or this is the last class we are having.
This is just basic introduction. All what I did today is basic, a little bit advanced. You understand? So
Okay,
you are going to start with the basic, that is the total basic. Someone said, I mean this Friday. Yes, this Friday. Thank you, Mr. I've forgotten your name. Let me take Olalekan, Mr. Olalekan. Yes, this Friday. Mr. Matthew. Yes, this Friday. The class is starting this Friday. Mr. Olalekan.
Yes, Olalekan is on the line.
Mr. Olalekan, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Sir. 2 questions that I have. Okay, what time is it tomorrow and on Saturday?
No, it's every Friday and Saturday. Today is Thursday.
Oh, okay. Today is Wednesday. I thought
today is Wednesday, right? Okay, it's every
Saturday.
Friday.
What time?
Friday and Saturday, 8:30 to 10 Nigerian time.
8:30. Okay.
Ghanaian time is 7:30 to 9.
Okay.
Because the other question behind.
Yeah. Okay. The other question is, like you gave the Ghanaian the opportunity to pay twice. Can we pay twice?
No. It's not only Ghanaian. I said the very first 20 people. The very first 20 people.
Okay.
Yeah, that pays tonight.
If I happen to be the number 21, so what will happen?
If you are the part of very first 50 people, then.
Okay. Because people may rush it and pay quickly. So if I fall, why don't you give the grace that if anyone that pays tonight?
Okay, let's say for now, okay, anyone that pays tonight. If you pay tonight, our admin will attend to you and send you a registration form to fill. Please, the registration form, put in your correct name, because that is what we use to produce your certificate. Your correct name, please. So
it's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it till 12? It's not till 12 midnight, though. It's 8:30 to 10. Mr. Dunya, are you here now? You can speak.
Okay, yes. Good evening, sir. I want to know how long will the training be?
It's 12 weeks.
Okay, 12 weeks. Two days per week.
Yes, every Friday and Saturday. And you'll be getting assignments, projects that are going to work on.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Payment. Okay. Well. Till 12 midnight, once we have up to 50 people, we'll get to know. You will know when the payment is closing. Okay, Mr. Godwin. Let me take Mr. Godwin. Then I'll go back to Mr. Villavis. Is 15K? Yes. Yeah. 15K is all you have to pay. Good evening, sir. Mr. Godwin.
Yes, I'm in Ghana currently. But I want to know if we pay for the course finish and the education pass well, everything is well. Can we be also in touch with you?
Yes,
if you have some inconvenience?
There's no any inconvenience. So you can. I do a lot of video calls. You can call me on phone. You can call me on video call. You have my number. You can pick my number from the group. You also have my number here. This is my number here. So you can call me, ask me any question. If I'm not busy, if I'm always in class. So if I'm not in class, I will answer you. Even if I'm in class, once I'm done with class, I check all my messages and I respond. So if you call me, if I did not pick it, my assistant will pick it. And my assistant can also help you with whatever question we have. But I will always pick my call.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions, sir, Mr. Godwin?
We also the payment. Is it?
Hey, your network, oh, Mr. Godwin.
Yeah, is it 03 there?
What? What do you say, sir? Mr. Godwin, I can't hear you. Well,
yeah, I'm talking about the Momo line. Is it the 54 or the 03?
Is this 005336767
6054. You are paying into Momo. Ghanaians are paying into Momo. Nigerians are paying into Money Point.
Money Point.
Ghanaians are paying into Momo. If you are Ghanaians, you are paying into Momo. Nigeria, Money Point. Do you get that? Okay. Yes, thank you. Someone said, is 15K all we have to pay? Yes, 15K is everything. 15K is everything. Okay. You don't have to pay any other thing again. You don't have to pay any other thing again. You won't pay any other thing again. 15K covers the cost and your certificate. That's all for that. How do I get your WhatsApp number? First thing, you can pick my number from the group. And also, this is my direct line, my direct WhatsApp number and phone call. You can call me on this number also. So, iPhone, you said you have a question. I'm going to take your question now. Every Friday, yes, for 12 weeks, for 12 weeks. Thank you, Snatcher. Mr. Abdulaziz. Let me take Abdulaziz, then I'll take Mr. Promise. I would love to be a part of. Are there any other alternative? But timing is my problem. You can always walk around with it now. Okay, Mr. Abdulaziz, please.
Yeah, good evening, boss. Thank you very much for today.
You're welcome, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, what I want to ask now, for the EZ that you are using, I have EZ 2016. Is it possible to work on that? Or
yes, you can work with it. You can work with it. You can work with it.
The EZ 2016.
Yes, it's just that you won't have X lookup, but you can always use V lookup.
Okay, what is the latest one that I can download? Is that what?
Excel 20. Mr. Snatcher, you are not serious. Excel 365, or you get 2021.
2021, okay. Yes. And again, for the money, okay. So you are talking about 15%. That
I said 50%, not 15%.
15% or 50%?
50%.
Okay, 50%.
For the very first 20 people. If you don't have the full payment, but if you have the full payment, you can make the full payment. If you don't have the full payment, you can pay 50%.
So after the payment, you can drop it on the group chat, right?
Yes, you drop it in the group. Yeah, you drop your receipts in the group so that they will send you the registration.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Sorry, the line is breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
So I said,
yes, I can hear you now.
I said you drop your payment proof in the group so that our admin will send you the registration form.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. iPhone, let me finally unmute you. iPhone, I lost anyways. When is the payment training? This Friday.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
No, you finally unmute me. Thank God.
God be the glory. What's your name? Is your name iPhone?
I'm Adenike.
Oh, Madam Adenike from Amaba.
Thank you very much, sir. I wanted to ask, after the training, do you place your students on IT? Did they go for IT?
Yeah. We do IT, but it depends on your location. So we have a whole lot of companies that take IT in Lagos, right? That we send our students to. But we also have some in Ghana. We also have some other part of country. So it depends on your own location, but you can also do your IT online, or you can come to, if you are closer, you can come to our physical location to do your IT. We have a whole lot of IT. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sir. My second question is, do you assist people in getting job?
Yes, that is the very first thing you are going to learn tomorrow, Steph. How you can get job on LinkedIn, how you can optimize LinkedIn for you to get job. So
and you do follow up.
You do follow up. So it depends on the companies. So whenever the company, I'm coming to answer your name, sir. So I'm coming to answer your question. So whenever the company asks us, right? Whenever the company asks us to provide people for them, that's when we send our students to there for interview and they pick. So some of the companies that we send IT to, they can retain the person if they notice that they are good. All you just have to do is to be good. So you just need to learn and practice. That is why I said if you are lazy, don't bother to join this class.
Okay, so my last question, sorry, sir. Your certificate,
yes,
is it well recognized even
we are a registered
outside?
We are a registered company. We have students all over the world, everywhere, across the globe. In fact, the person that I was mentioning, her name is Madam Adenik. No, Madam Olarunke. Yes, she's in Canada. She used her certificate to get to job. And a whole lot of other people. I have written a recommendation letter for someone in USA. So our certificate is well recognized. Anyway.
No problem. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Madam Adenike, sorry. Someone said, my name is Akim Abiodun, and this is my number. You can also pick my number from the group. And if you see this picture, I'm part of the admin that I'm the one that used this DP. So this is me right here. I use this picture as my DP. So you understand? Okay, let me take the next question. The next person is, let me take Techno Spark 8. No. Is that the certification is directly from our organization. No. It's directly from Digital World. It's not from Google or anything. It's directly from Digital World. Techno Spark 8C, please, you can talk.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, please.
Okay, yeah, actually I lost out in the way. So I would like to know when is the deadline for the payment, and when is the proper paid training starting off?
The class will start on Friday, and we are taking only 50 people. Once we have up to 50 people, you get to know in the group, and you don't have to pay. When we said we have up to 50 people, we'll let you know then. Yeah, we'll let you know once we have up to 50 people. But I said, if you don't have the full payment, you can deposit to join the class, then you balance up later.
Okay. Is that right? I'm
You're
cool with
welcome.
it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Snatcher, you
All
are
right,
not.
thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. or Mrs. Snatcher, you are not saying anything. You are saying you are coming to answer my name. You love the fun part of this. Well done. I will unmute you by fire, by thunder now. Let me take Mr. Wisdom. Mr. Wisdom.
Yes, sir. Please, where particularly in Ghana is your office located?
We don't have office in Ghana yet, but we are coming there very soon.
So you say you are taking the first 50 people who will pay.
Yes.
So what will happen to the rest of us who will not be able to pay early?
You can deposit. You can deposit.
No, I mean, do you have an arrangement for those who pay later?
Our online class can contain up to 500 people. So our online class can contain up to 500 people. In fact, if we have more than 500 people, we have the one that have the capacity of containing 1,000 people. But in a batch, we don't take up to 500 people. That's why we always minimize the people. But we can take as much as possible. But the class will start this Friday.
Okay, so please,
yes,
if let's say I'm not able to pay today or tomorrow, then you start the class on Friday. So I will not participate on in the Friday and then the Saturday class. So if I pay next week and I join the class, what will happen to the previous lessons?
There's always a replay. But I will advise you join live class so that you can get to ask question live class. At the end of every class, there's always a question and answer section.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Mr. Promise. Let me take Mr. Promise. Mr. Promise, please unmute.
Yeah, please. My question is, with the Excel, is it only the one you are using that we can use, or the person can use anyone?
I mentioned 3 software that we are going to use in this class. You are going to use Excel, you are going to use Power BI, you are going to use SQL.
Okay.
You understand?
The 3 combined together.
Yeah, you are not learning. That is why it's for 3 months. It's a 12 weeks program. So you are not learning only Excel, you are learning Power BI and SQL.
So that means each month you're going to learn about one.
What do you say?
That means each month you are going to learn about one of the software.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then my second question is that supposing you pay for the money and then you give the tuition out, and then the person is not able to do any of the assignment, will the person be awarded with a certificate?
Well, most of the time, what we always do is we tell our students to do assignment. So there's no way we'll know that you actually understand what was learned, what was taught in the class. You understand if you don't do assignments or you don't do certificates. You understand? So you have to, you
Yes.
need to do, if you are unable to do all the projects, at least do one of the projects. So we are very, very sure that yes, you have the knowledge on that. You understand?
So yes. So that means if the person have not done any of the assignment or the project, the person is not going to receive his or a certificate.
That's true. We have to be sure that you know this thing. You have to.
Please, the reason why I'm asking,
yes.
The reason why I'm asking this question is that I attend one of these courses at US.
Okay.
And then some of the requirements before you can receive your certificate, they have a number of assignments you should be able to do.
Yeah.
Before they give you a certificate.
Yeah.
That is why I'm asking to be very sure about it, that without you doing the assignment, you're going to get it, or you also have a number of assignments you are supposed to.
The assignment, the assignment is not much of a big problem. The issue is you have to do the project, but you also need to do the assignment, because there's no way you can't do there's no way you'll be able to do the project if you do not do the assignment, because this is a practical, it's purely practical.
So how are we going to the project is going to be in which form? And then
you
how
get the project on Excel, you get the project on Excel, you get the project on Power BI, and you get the project on SQL once you are done with each class. So once you are done with Excel, you get the project. Once you are done with Power BI, you get the project. And once you are done with SQL, you get the project, which is going to be the final project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me take Mr. HP. HP. You can unmute now. HP.
Okay. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Please, how can I get Office 365?
Well. We can help you with the installation, or you buy the activation code. You understand? But if you have Excel on your system, you can still make do with it if you are not ready to install it now.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want the installation. I want you to help me with the installation.
Yeah, you just send me a DM on WhatsApp. I will attend to you after the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Dominic. Mr. Dominic, please unmute. Mr. Dominic, please unmute.
Please, I want to find out after this session, like this batch that you are picking, when will the next batch be ready?
What do you say, please?
As I said, for this batch that you are taking, when will you commence another batch after this one?
Well, I don't know yet. Just send me a DM. We can speak on phone, or we talk on chats.
No, okay.
Yeah. Let me take Mr. Steven. Mr. Steven, please unmute.
I would like to find out whether you just have to use 360.
No, it's not
only, or if you.
It's not a must for you to use 365. But if you have 2019, 2016, 2019, 2021, you can use any of those.
Okay. And my second question on the payment. Yes. Can you do a half payment?
Yes, you can deposit. Then you balance up later.
Half payment?
Yes. 50.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Welcome. For you to be part of the very first 50 people, if you don't have all the payments, you can deposit it. Mr. Mohammed Shehu, please unmute. Mr. Mohammed Shehu, please unmute. You can talk now.
Hello, good day.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, good day.
Good evening, I can hear you, sir.
Good evening, sir. I said, okay. I say right now, I'm not having system, but I'm about to buy a system. Can you give me like some specific, like specification of the system which I will get for at least 120? Because due to what I've heard about the program, like we might run some things like Python and some things. So I don't know if I will get a system of that 120 that will not lag. In case, as time goes on, I think most of the program needs something like RAM and in terms of the visualization, you need some like a bigger screen. Do you understand me?
Yeah, it's not a must.
Hello, sir?
I can hear you. It's not a must for you to have a bigger. Can you hear me?
Hello, sir?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, I said it's not for you to have. It's not a must for you to have a laptop with a bigger screen. In fact, my own laptop is not a bigger screen, but you can do visualization. You can do a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You understand? So once you can get like 4 or 8 gig, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, sir, I'm hearing you.
Once you can get like 4 or 8 gig.
I'm hearing you.
Once you can get like 4 or 8 gig laptop, you are good to go. I think it's out. So let me take Mr. Godwin. Please unmute Mr. Godwin.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I came once again. So I want to ask, what are the things?
What are the what? Mr. Godwin.
Things we have to get before we start.
What are the what?
The necessary things we have to get on our machine before we start.
The only thing you need to get is Microsoft Excel. Once you have Microsoft Excel, you are good to go. Every other software, you will learn how to install it in the class. Do you get? Every other software, you will learn how to install it in the class. Do you get it now?
Nah.
Yo, the only thing
So
you
what do
need is
now the network have?
Can you hear me? Mr. Godwin, if you can hear me, I said the only thing you need to get now is Microsoft Excel. After that, every other thing you will learn how to install it. You understand? Mr. Matthew, please don't request access to control my screen again, please. Let me take, I hope I've answered your question, Mr. Godwin. So if you have another question, you can raise your hand. Mr. Mohammed Shehu, I said, all you just need is if you have 4 to 8 gig RAM, you can buy a 4 to 8 gig RAM laptop, or you can even send me a DM on WhatsApp so that I can guide you on how to go about it very well. So Mr. Nwokas or Nwokes, please unmute. Nwokes, okay, are you out? Nwokes. The fact is that most Ghanaian Friday is Friday. Just send me a DM. Nwokes, Mr. Nwokes, please unmute.
Yeah, yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, it's on a running question that we have partly answered the question earlier. So it means that for anyone to succeed in this project, please, am I audible?
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Okay, it means that for me now, I don't have a laptop. Do you get? So it means I have to go and acquire a laptop. Is it a must, or can someone succeed using his phone device?
No. If you have a friend that have a laptop, or you have a company's laptop, a desktop, you can do all your assignments, all your projects. It's just for us to be sure that you are practicing. You understand? But it's not something you can join the class with your phone, right? In fact, if you don't have a laptop, you have access to the LMS, you have access to all the recorded class. Just make sure that you join the class. And when you get the laptop, you can practice. I can just advise that, okay, before the end of the program, just try to get the laptop. If you don't have, you can get a laptop.
Oh, okay, so the person can learn here, then
Yes.
go to office and do the assignment, right?
Yes, please. You can go to the office.
So how does the person convey the relay the assignment I've done in the class in the office to you?
You can send it through, we'll drop a link for you to upload the assignment. So you can just upload the assignment through the link.
Okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. Abdulaziz. Mr. Abdulaziz, please unmute. Mr. Abdulaziz, please unmute.
My question is, like as a salary, and I know some of us, we don't receive our pay on time. So can we pay the expense at month end and balance it up next month?
Just send me a DM, Mr. Abdulaziz. It's not such that I said it. Just send me a DM. I will attend to you on that, Mr. Abdulaziz. Send me a DM or give me a call. We can talk on phone on that. So is there any other question? Snatcher, you did not say anything. No, we are not talking. Is there any other question for me before we go? Mr. Uwoke, please unmute.
Sorry, the questions come as time go.
No problem.
Another question I want to ask, for the assignment, do they require you having data on your computer to do any of them?
No. You don't need data to work on Excel. The only time you need data is to join the class, right? Is to join the class.
Yep.
Then once you get the assignment, you just download the assignment and you can do it offline. The only time you also need data is to upload the class, the assignment. And most of the time, the data set is about, it's not up to one MB set. So you just upload that, simple. So you don't need data to do the assignment.
Okay, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep. Madam Juliet asks, please, is there a room for, yes, after each class, you always have access to the replay. After each class, you always get access to the replay. There will always be a replay at the end of each class. At the end of each class, you always have access to the replay. Is there any question before we call it a day? How do we navigate? Good. How do we navigate the ethical challenge of using data analysis in the area of predictive policing or personalized advertising, where there is a potential of bias and invasion of privacy is significant? This your question is a little bit technical. How do you navigate the ethical challenges of using data analysis in the areas like predictive policing or personalized advertising, where there is a potential for bias, invasion of privacy is significant. I did not really understand that your question, Mr. Snatcher. If you can unmute, if you can raise your hand, then break it down very well for me so that I can answer it. So, is there any other question? Is there any other question? Is there any other question before we call it a day? Do we have any other question? Do we have any other question? If there's any other question, please raise your hand. I hope we've been able to learn something today. The raw file, I'll drop the raw file and my slide in the group so that you can go through the slide. You have access to the slide, you have access to the raw file. So I will drop the two in your group tonight, and also the replay of the class. It will be dropped in the group tonight so that you can. Mr. Snatch, the grammar is too much. The grammar is too much. So I will drop the replay. I will also I will drop the replay in the group. I'll drop the replay in the group so that you can go through them. So do we have any other question? Do we have any other question before we call it a day? So you are starting this Friday. The class is starting this Friday. We are starting this Friday by the special grace of God. We are starting this Friday by the special grace of God. This Friday. Oh, this is my number, yeah? This is my number right here. This is my number. And you can send me a DM. You can pick my number from the group also, so that but once I drop I will drop the assignments. I will drop the slide and also the, what is it called? I'll drop the slide and also the worksheets that I use for you to practice. So I'll drop the two in the group so that you can practice it. So that is that about that. That is that about that. So thank you all for showing up. I really, really appreciate. I don't spoke like how everybody did. And okay, no problem, Mr. Smasher, no problem. Thank you very much. Okay, you always type, no problem. Thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Snatcher, well done. Thank you very much. And we are going to meet again next week by the special grace of God. Thank you. I really appreciate you too. Thank you very much. So by the special grace of God, we are going to meet on Friday. By the special grace of God, on Friday, and we will continue the class. So feel free to send me a DM. Okay, thank you very much. Feel free to send me a DM, and if you have any other questions, you can send me a DM on WhatsApp or give me a call. I really appreciate it. I'll see everybody in class on Saturday. Thank you and have a wonderful night rest. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.